to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the screener and pitch meeting for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's a good film. There, that's it.
Right now, from this point forward, it's like even in the video is going to tell us spoilers all over the place. If you're watching this video, why didn't you click watching this video? Seriously.
It's a good film. Check it out. It's easily the best of the 3 MCU Spider-Man films that have been coming out.
It still has its issues. It still has rough edges around it, but it's still a good, solid Spider-Man film. So let's just dive into it and see the possible ideas they went with behind the scenes for this Spider-Man No Way Home pitch meeting. So here we go.
So, you have a Spider-Man sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do. The third entry in the, I guess, Home trilogy. Yeah, it seems like we decided that was a thing at a certain point. So what happens in this movie? Well, now Peter is super famous because Mysterio revealed his identity in the last movie, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so his world's turned upside down. The media's all over him and his friends. That Flash guy writes a whole book about it. Oh, boy. And there are all legal troubles involved, so they get this. They get Matt Murdock in. Charlie Cox. He's from the Netflix show. Yeah, he is. Oh boy, doesn't get much crazier than that. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, that's rude. No, I have idea. No, because sir, check this out. I was thinking we get Andrew Garfield to come in as Spider-Man from another universe. Oh. Yeah, I mean, he's great. Okay, I was expecting a bigger reaction than that, but also, we get Tobey Maguire in as Spider-Man too. Good actor, sure.
What?
Sir,
this was our crowd!
This is our crowd in the movie theater.
Right, sir, they both played Spider-Man before. Oh, did they? Yeah, in other movies, they... Oh, I guess I missed those.
What?
Really? I mean, I have no recollection, but the movie
is the opposite of both.
I guess. Okay, great, so let's hear it. Okay, I mean, I was hoping to get Alfred Molina to come in as Doc Ock. Oh, he was fantastic in Chocolat. Okay, no, you know what, sir? I'm gonna need you to go watch 5 Spider-Man movies real quick, okay? Oh, really? Yeah, none of this is gonna land the way I wanted to if you haven't watched those 5 movies. 5 movies, okay. All right, please, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Okay, yeah.
11 hours and 47 minutes.
The exact time.
Yeah, you know, I mean, some of that was great. What was that old jazz thing about, though? Oh, we don't need to talk about that. Okay, now listen to this. I'm thinking we get Willem Dafoe back as Green Goblin. Oh, he's from the first movie. Oh, there.
Hey, yeah.
I was also thinking we get Thomas Hayden Church back as Sandman and Rhys Ifans back as Lizard. He's from the 3rd movie, and he's from the 1st movie of the rebooted movies. That's right, and also Jamie Foxx as Electro. He's from the 2nd movie of the rebooted movies. He sure is, sir. They're all from the other movies. Amazing. Hey, what about James Franco? Should we get him back? Dane DeHaan? Well, okay then. So what happens in the movie? Well, okay, so it turns out that being the most famous person in the world has kind of ruined Peter and MJ and Ned's chances of getting into MIT. Oh, okay. And so Peter feels bad, so he goes to see Doctor Strange to ask him to cast a spell to make everybody forget he's Spider-Man. And how does that go? Oh, not well, sir. See, he starts the spell, but then Peter keeps asking for little changes to it, like he wants MJ to remember him, so Doctor Strange takes a minute to just talk it through. No, God, no. Why not? So the movie can happen. Oh, okay, gotcha. So the spell gets...
Basically, the best way to put that.
Other universes that know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man start popping into this universe. Wait, did Electro know that Peter Parker was Spider-Man? No, he didn't. So, okay. So eventually Peter's gonna capture all these villains, and they're gonna kind of recap each other's movies to each other, a bunch of inside jokes for fans. Very fun. And then Doctor Strange makes this box that'll send everybody back to their universes. Oh, great. But the thing is, they all got zapped over here pretty much right before they died. So Peter's like, well, we have to help them. We can't just send them to die. Oh. But Doctor Strange says no, so Peter steals the box, and then Doctor Strange brings him into the mirror dimension, which he controls.
Really
oh, man, it's going to be tough for Peter to beat Strange in there. Actually,
it's going to be super easy. Barely inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, because see, math. Oh, math. Yeah, math.
Math.
That works,
that's it.
Kinda.
Math.
So what else else is gonna happen. Well, there's kind of this consensus on the internet that everybody's tired of seeing Uncle Ben die in Spider-Man projects. That does seem to happen a lot. Yeah, so I figure we don't do that. Right, and instead we kill Aunt May. Oh my god, Green Goblin's gonna blow her up, and right before she dies, she's gonna tell Peter, you know, with great power must also come great responsibility. Yeah, that lesson just doesn't carry the same weight without one of your parents' siblings violently.
I know, right?
True, sir. So anyway, then Ned is gonna use Doctor Strange's sling ring to try and open a portal to get Peter, and that's a thing he can do. Yeah, we're gonna throw in a line about him having magic in his family, so he can do portals now. Wow, okay, so we're just kind of crapping on Doctor Strange's abilities in this movie a little bit, huh? A little, yeah. Well, okay then. And so then these portals open, and that's how these other Peter Parkers come in, the ones played by Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. It's gonna be very nostalgic, sir. So I guess they each get like a cameo line, like a little jokey thing. Oh no, they're like in the movie now.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Yeah, full-on characters with effects on the plot and everything. Okay, well that's not usually how these things go. Yeah, no, well see, this movie's kind of a love letter to the Spider-Man movies and their fans. Aw,
Yeah.
that's nice. I like that. Yeah, a massively lucrative showcase of our intellectual property. Yeah, okay, the first thing you said sounded a lot more romantic though. Cashing in on nostalgia, but done right. You had it the first time.
Yeah, the first time. We don't need
to Ned keep making portals. No, he stops at 2. I mean, why not keep trying? They could get Tom Holland. They could see how many Spider-Mans they can get. The scene has served its purpose, sir. We gotta move on. Oh, okay. So anyway, then eventually all the Spider guys are gonna get together and do some science to make cures for the bad guys. Very cool. And then there's gonna be this big fight where they try to cure them all. Amazing, man. It's gonna be a little hard to keep track of which Spider-Man's which during the big fight, huh? Actually, yeah, a little. All right. And so
sir!
So mad that he's about to kill Green Goblin. Oh boy. But Tobey Maguire steps in and stops him using nothing but his wise face. And then he gets stabbed. Oh no, is he okay? Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. It was kind of rude of you emotionally, you know. Well, so none of their Spidey senses went off when he was about to get stabbed? No, because they were having a moment. Spidey senses don't work if you're having a moment. Oh, good to know. So then it looks like all these other people are about to come in from other dimensions. It's about to be nuts. Oh, no. So Tom Holland, Peter, has Doctor Strange cast a new spell where everybody forgets about Peter Parker entirely.
Okay.
Very selfless. It is. So then all the villains get sent back to their universes, all cured and whatnot. Are they being sent back to just a second before they're killed? Yeah, maybe. So anyway, then it's all very sad for Tom Holland's Spider-Man because MJ and Ned don't remember him. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, and he's about to go explain the whole situation to them, but then he realizes they're probably better off without him in their lives. Very sad. It is, yeah. So he's got to get an apartment all by himself and start over. So he still has like a social security number, like the government still remembers him. Birth certificate, maybe.
Thank you. Yeah, here we go.
And news reports about him being Spider-Man. I guess the memory spell works on computer memory also. What about Flash's book that he wrote? Okay, look, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about this memory spell, okay? We're going
so
for a
was
clean slate
okay. That's what I was
kind of thing.
wondering.
Oh, okay, let me get off.
Even
of
they
that
bring up the
thing.
questions
So what do
too,
you think?
like,
Oh, it sounds like a really good time, you know? I'm just, how are we gonna market this without spoiling all this crazy stuff? Leaks? Oh, leaks, yeah, that'll work. Let's do that. Hey everybody, Ryan here.
I love that part. So like we won't be able to like not. So it won't be confusing. Well, right? Yeah. I love it. I don't know. Okay, you need to watch 5 movies and come back to me.
Come back 11 hours. The exact time frame for all the movies. And it's like, all right, and then the nostalgia kicks in.
I know, and he goes, a lot of stuff we're gonna say. What was that, Jesse? We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about that. We don't discuss that whatsoever. But even here, it gets them a little bit confused of how the whole spell works. Where they're like, well, what about this, and this?
Yeah,
you know?
that's why I'm confused. It's like, okay.
The spell wasn't specific enough.
The spells, he specifically made this, I think something, my theory now is that he heard, like, Strange heard what Peter wanted, but he left just enough in the spell to where he wasn't completely wiped from existence. Like, people still know he's Peter Parker. So
he's still a person. That's what
he's still a human being. People still know who he is.
Like the whole, like they were just bringing up like the whole government birth certificate.
Knowing full well what Parker did the first time he tried to enact a spell, he perfected the spell this time to where he made people forget he was who Peter Parker was, but at the same time, still having him remain relevant in the timeline. Before he still.
Yeah, because even and that's why, like I said, they brought up going, with the whole government side of things. Or what about the recordings of him being Spider-Man? So it's like it feels like he really altered it a little bit to where it's like some of it was erased as well. Of any recordings.
Because remember, Strange didn't believe Peter in saying he could fix them. Mm-hmm. He could change things. He'd do it the right way. He didn't believe it. And after he came back and they explained to him, he did this. He's changed the villains' lives. Yeah. I think it changed something in Strange where he did the version of the spell Peter kind of wanted, but at the same time still making it where what Peter wanted at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes kind of yeah.
So basically, Peter Parker still exists in the universe. He still has all of his government records. He still has everything else. But it was his decision to probably drop out of high school, and stuff like that.
Because he doesn't want to have any connections to his friends anymore. That's the thing. Like we saw where it's like, it's like he doesn't want to put them in this trouble anymore as it is.
And it's not like he can not hit the reset button on it. Mm-hmm. He is fully aware of what the spell was, how it worked. So there is still that opening to where if they wanted to kind of reset some of the memories, they could do that. But for now, they're just going to leave it as is, and I'm fine with that. Yeah. Overall, still a good movie. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about pitch meetings, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this pitch meeting. You thought they did a really good job. They brought up some good things. They brought interesting questions, whether regarding the spell or even the film itself. Also, put down what you guys thought of the film. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you have a blast with it? Any favorite moments, parts, things that has you losing your freaking mind? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction to this pitch meeting. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And you can also check out our previous pitch meeting reactions to John Wick Chapter 2. But until
a bunch of other ones.
Yes, a bunch of others. So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very 11 hours and 47 minutes later filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.